welcome to Real Talk with Real Food Recovery. This is our weekly wisdom segment with our weekly wisdom leaders. And this week we are going to be addressing overcoming overwhelm. This is something that we all fight a lot if we are humans and wake up and get out of bed in the morning. Overwhelm is usually right behind. So one of the things that I do personally when I'm feeling overwhelmed is I literally stop myself in my tracks and I have a conversation with myself. And what I like to do is ask myself, what's the reality of what's really happening? Are you catastrophizing? Is this really as big as you think it is? Or are you actually making it bigger and making things worse? And the other big thing that I do after I give myself a little talk with what the truth is and what fiction is I make a list of what needs to be done in what order, and then I just systematically put my head down and start going. And what I have found is things are never quite as scary as they appear to be. And once you get into it, it's really never as bad or as big as you thought it was. So just addressing it head on, taking a minute, gathering yourself, settling yourself, and just picking up your bootstraps and starting to giddy up on down the road is usually what helps me the most. Jamie, you're traveling, but can we hear from you?
I am having some issues with my connection, so I will try to keep this short. Speaking of overwhelm, I am definitely feeling that. This is my season of overwhelm the last few weeks, getting ready to make a move from one state to another. And it's been definitely an overwhelming process for all kinds of reasons. Most of it just having to do with people and circumstances outside of me. And so I'm just trying to remember that when I'm feeling overwhelmed, to control what I can, which is my mindset and taking that next right step. How about you, Shay?
Yeah, I love that, Jamie. Similar to you, in the next few weeks, we'll also be moving across country. So, you know, one of the things that I have noticed about overwhelm, and I've said this a few times with folk, is that it's got a really sneaky story. And that's everything's got to be done right here, right now, perfectly and all at once, which is just impossible, isn't it? That's not true. And so for me, it's being able to actually define what does my success look like for the day, you know, and picking 1, 2, 3 maximum things that I can actually do, break it down, and then also asking myself, what is 100% true right now? Like, define my enough for the day, define my success for the day, because sometimes we can so easily give into other people's idea of success or enoughness or what needs to be done. You know, there's so many stories that run in and out of our head unconsciously all day long. Grab it, break it down, define what is my enough and success for now, and then take, as you've said, that next right step, so that at the end of the day, I end up in bed and I've had my definition of success for the day. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. And one last thought I'll leave you with is in Real Food Recovery, we talk a lot about here's the circle of things you can control. And here's the circle of things you can't control. And when you keep your energy to that circle of things you can control, it becomes a lot more clear of what you need to do as far as the next right step. And don't spend the energy on the things you can't control. That really helps with overwhelm as well. And if you want to know more about us, you can find us at realfoodrecovery4u.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. And we hope to see you there. Thanks so much, guys. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye. Take care.